What up, though? This your boy BC430 back again with another amazing episode of Dead End Gaming. As always, man, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching us live on Twitch. Please, if you're not following us on Twitch, we go live every Tuesday nights. All right, at 8 p.m. And I'm telling you, you miss all the banter that we get before we actually record the show. So if you listen to this on Friday, wherever you get your Twitch channel, create a Twitch channel, even if you want to catch us live and follow us, Dead End Gaming ATL, twitch.tv/Dead End Gaming ATL. I'm one half of your host tonight. So we got Tyler and Granddad is out tonight. Granddad, you know what Granddad's doing. He's flying out of town, brick talk. Ain't nothing else to say. You know what I'm saying? Tyler the superstar, you know she doing big things. So she ain't gonna be able to make it tonight. But with me tonight, we got the producer extraordinaire. He don't got the do-rag on today, but you know, he still come with the blackness, okay? He still come with the blackness. Bloodbath.
Kevin this bitch.
Hey. So I'm taking Tyler's place with the A. So
yeah, it was very well done.
It was, I tried my best. So when she go back and listen, she gonna be like, "Oh, you a fool." But shout out to Beans, thank you. What up? But yes, as always, and like I said before, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Real quick plug. Make sure you guys subscribe and check out Frames Per Second. They are doing, if you haven't noticed yet, they are doing the Last of Us review, the TV show series that's on HBO Max. But it also, in conjunction with that, make sure you follow the Dead End Gaming YouTube channel, because I'm playing like the episodes, how episode 1 would be on the game, how episode 2 would be on the game. So I already uploaded episode 1 and 2. I'm gonna work on 3. Probably have that uploaded by either Thursday or Friday. I'm trying to catch up the frames so that way it can be literally in conjunction with what they do. So once the review come out for that episode, the gameplay will be up on the YouTube channel. So be sure to check that out. I'm gonna be gaming a lot more on the Dead End Twitch channel too as well. So be sure to check that out. What else? Oh yeah, this show is for new listeners. This show is separated into 3 parts. First part, we talk about the games that we played. Second part is news and topics. And then the third part is live questions. What did I say? Yeah, live questions from you guys, from the people, from you wonderful people. You can hop in and be a part of the show, man. We always want to involve the community into the show. Even with the gaming, we want to try to involve the community with the show. So, with that being said, Bloodbath, what games have you been playing?
I've been mixing it up this week, surprisingly. So I'm not just gonna say 2K.
Okay,
that's what y'all expect me to say.
That's what they expect. But tell them you do this.
Yeah, bro. I played some Apex as well. I've been getting back on some Apex a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I started what's that? Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Okay.
I
saw that.
Back in my backlog.
I saw that when I was I get to my games, but I saw that.
Yeah, so I've been going to my backlog because I finished the first Tomb Raider a while ago. So I said, okay, because I own all of them, but I've only beat the first one. So I said, let me actually finish these, because ain't too many games I be playing any new games I play in a year. So okay. So I've been going through that. I'm like 40% completed that already. What else? Marvel Snap, always. New season just started yesterday. So
yeah, I see you turning people on to it, bro. I see you turning people on. Shout out to Corey Bliss.
Yeah, shout out to Corey Bliss. Shout out to Bandit and the Bishop. Shout out to Ray Raheem in the chat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm spreading that Marvel Snap gospel. Okay.
I see, bro. I see. That's you know what, I like seeing stuff. I think that's dope. I think that's really dope when you put people on, the games, and people and they coming to you. I'm glad like everybody is tweeting you and coming to you like, yo, Bloodbath, this shit is serious now. So I think that's dope, man. I love when I see gaming folks putting each other up on some stuff and everybody having fun with it. That's dope.
Exactly. Creating new fiends every day.
You go.
Let's all get addicted together.
Yep.
So what else? Started Need for Speed Unbound. Played a couple races of that.
That's the newest one, right?
Mm-hmm.
How you like that?
I like racing games, so I think it's fun.
Okay.
My car is ass right now. So you gotta give me some time before I can say I'm having a blast. Like, you start the game off, your car is ass.
Yeah, the cars be ass.
I'm not really winning yet.
Okay, so. I got you.
So that's where I'm at with that. So yeah, what else did I play? I feel like I played something else.
Power Jesus, he said he's hooked, right? He said he's playing right now.
That's what I like to see.
That's what's up, man.
If I wasn't doing this show, I'll be
You be
playing
playing
right
it
now.
right now.
So
That's what's up.
yeah, but I try not to be on my phone. You know what I'm saying? As BZ knows, best practices.
Best
I try not to
practices.
be on my phone and whatnot when we recording.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I think that's it though. So yeah, it was Snap, Need for Speed, Tomb Raider, and obviously 2K. Was that it? And Apex. I think that's all I played.
Ooh, oh, Kev, real quick, side note. You're gonna be proud
Okay.
of you're gonna be proud of me, bro, because
Mhm,
for Is the Mic Still On, I came with my fun facts. It was my Black History facts.
mhm.
And didn't nobody know that we supposed to bring Black History facts, except for me. And
I know, B, because you be paying
I brought my
attention
Black
during the
History
meetings.
I brought my Black History facts for me, bro. So when you listen tomorrow, you gonna be like, that's what I'm talking about. Watch.
Look, B, look, you
Watch.
know what I'm saying? When we be having meetings, I never have to worry about you listening because I know you be listening
Bruh.
when we say things.
Yes.
I wish more people would be like you, B.
And
If we
be
could
a,
all be like BZ.
and be
we'd
a very
like,
good singer at the same time.
and also be a very good singer.
And
Exactly.
also, based off the people, a pretty decent rapper. I ain't gonna say a good rapper, but a pretty, for someone that don't rap, who always singing all the time, you know, I had the little bars going. You know what I mean? I had the bars, but
my client is a very good artist.
Yeah, thank you. There you go. Like my singing is up here. Like my singing is way up here. The rapping is like probably about right here, but the singing is way up here. The beat making is like right neck and neck with my singing. Like the beat making and singing, bam, they right there.
Legendary.
So yeah, like you said, I'm a very good artist.
Yep.
But that's all the games you play.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I think that's all off the top of my head.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't want to just come in and you wouldn't finish. Okay, so yeah, for the games I played for those y'all know, last Tuesday, myself, Tyler, Granddad, shout out to Black Caesar, his son Jay, and Texas Gunslinger, also known as D, for coming through playing some Destiny with us. It was the Iron Banner week. Last week was the Iron Banner week, so we was playing Iron Banner. This is a fun Crucible mode. And they switched it up a little bit some too. So the first couple of games we was getting our ass kicked. And then once we figured out like, okay, it's not just killing. We got to actually like, it's certain control points that we had to take over. It was tight. It was tight. I hate the gameplay was showing Granddad and not my gameplay. Cause that's the
we
real.
all know Granddad beat ass at these games.
Granddad, man, people was talking about him in the chat. Like, I'm like, I had to apologize to people like, y'all, I am so sorry that y'all not seeing my gameplay and y'all looking at Granddad, because Granddad didn't have like the coolest build. Like my guy was just decked. Of course, you know, my guy decked out. All subclasses decked out. So yeah, we wasn't able to look at Granddad. Thank you. He stayed dying, bro. He stayed. So
Whenever we be like streaming games and people be having to see Granddad's screen, it's always like the worst screen to have to watch. Bruh, every time.
It's so hilarious, man. Oh yeah, D up in the chat. D the one. That's why he in the chat. Well, shout out to you, brother. Hey, D always come through on the Destiny, man. I thought I was a Destiny head. D is like right there, if not more than I am. So we getting ready for that Lightfall in a couple of weeks. I can't wait. Of course, I've been playing PGA 2K23. I played. Okay, don't be mad, Kev. I played one game of 2K. But I got my guy. He's in 97 overall. So that's good. And I already told you I had all core badges, right?
Yeah.
So I'm good. Like I'm good. I just at this point I'm just trying to get my guy to overall 99. But yeah, I've been playing that. Of course, y'all see me on my Twitch channel and on this Twitch channel as well. I've been playing Dead Space. So playing a lot of that. I'm on chapter 10 now on Dead Space. So I don't even know how many chapters is in the game. So I can't read. I know I'm more than 50% of into the game already. I'm loving it. My only gripe about Dead Space, I guess the remake is like, I guess this is why it's a remake. It's literally the same exact game, but just with PS5 atmosphere, with fucking amazing ass graphics. Like, don't get me wrong. When 2008, when I played on PS3, at that time, I thought that shit was amazing. But like a lot of stuff I'm playing, I'm like, okay, I remember this. I'm going down here, an enemy about to pop out, and then an enemy pop out, and then like this. Like it's certain stuff where I know is about to happen. They probably remixed the story a little bit from the original game, but it's if I was to like say a negative, like I give the game a 10, I would give the game a 9.5 or a 9, and that 0.5 would be because it's literally the same game.
So you thought it was going to be more like the Final Fantasy VII remake?
that or Resident Evil 2, where they kind of remix some things up a little bit, like, in Resident Evil 3 remake, like, and I'm assuming they're gonna probably do it for Resident Evil 4. I think the creators already said that, yeah, it's the same game, but they definitely expect some different twists and turns that's gonna happen in this remake. So that's what I was kind of expecting with with this Dead Space. I thought it was gonna be like, oh shit, this wasn't no original one, like. The only difference is that
I looked it up, right, and they said like the main character never spoke until now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like,
So like because the same
is him talking
Yeah.
not enough.
No. He talked because it's the same voice actor. Because in Dead Space 2, that's when Isaac started talking, and in Dead Space 1, Isaac didn't say nothing. Like he wasn't talking back and forth. Like when the people talk to him on the monitor, he'd listen to the instructions and then do it. He won't say okay or nothing. So yeah, that was the lure, but. Once we played Dead Space 2, we Isaac had a voice, and that's the same voice actor that's doing this one that did Dead Space 2 and 3. So and then
Dead Space 1 was kind of like that first Michael Bay Transformers movie where Bumblebee didn't have a voice box, so he just had to play radio stations and shit. But then he didn't get no voice until like Transformers like 2 or 3.
But Isaac never had no voice. Like he was literally mute the whole time.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. And so you said in Dead Space 2, he was talking. That's just like
Dead Space 2, he was talking.
Michael Bay Transformers, like Bumblebee didn't get a voice box. Things like Transformers, I think it was like 2 or 3. He was finally able to talk without having to use the radio.
Yeah. So that's how it was like. So that and it's definitely a little bit more open world than the OG. So I will give him that. Like the OG one, it was kind of open, but it was still very linear. But this one is definitely like open. Like you can go anywhere on the ship that you want to, like literally go anywhere. So I like that part about it. But that's about it. Other than that, it's literally the same game, but just the scenery, the way how creepy this shit looks. Like I ain't gonna front. It was a couple times where like when they was talking on the monitors and then the enemy come out, that shit kind of I was like, oh shit, like that. I wasn't expecting that. But other than that, man, I mean, it's definitely a great ass remake. They definitely built off what the OG Dead Space was great for in 2008 and just pretty much gave it a 2023 facelift. Like that's what they did. So for that, I can't be mad at that. But yeah, I definitely would have liked some little like, oh shit, that was different, But can't please every damn body. But I'd give it like a 9.5 if I was rating it, because this shit is like amazing. It's a damn. If you haven't gotten to Dead Space and this is a game you think you want to get into, I won't even say play the OG. Play this one. Play this one first. Don't even play the OG. And then
that's
what
a
else?
good sign then.
Yeah, it's a great sign. Like when I was seeing reviews of it, and they were just like, man, a remake done right. I was just like, okay, let me check this out. I was getting great reviews. So I'm like, yeah, let me check it out. So yeah, them the games that I've been playing this week. I'm trying to think, is there something else I played? Nope, I think those are the only ones I've played. And I purchased Hogwarts Legacy, so I'm definitely going to be playing that pretty soon, because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so it's going to be dope. I can create myself into the game and pick which factions or whatever I want to be and all that. Man, that's going to be dope as fuck. So I'm looking forward.
I just found out recently, and apparently I'm Gryffindor. That's not what I wanted to be. Me and the homies was in Discord chilling, and we was all taking the quiz. I thought I was Ravenclaw to my core. Big R, you know what it is.
Yeah. Big R, you know what it is.
I found out after the quiz that I'm Gryffindor, and I feel like the quiz lied on me. I feel like they just making niggas a Gryffindor just to say it, because I don't feel like I'm no Gryffindor type person, but it is what it is. That's neither here nor there. I'm just putting that out there. I don't feel like I believe in. I'm supposed to be in Gryffindor.
I got you. Yeah, Radio Rahim. I don't think I have guns, but as a huge Harry Potter fan, it would be horrible for me not to play this game, especially if it's starting to get really good reviews too. So yeah, I was all in. As a Harry Potter fan, I was all in.
These reviews are saying the game is good, but they're also like overlooking stuff that they don't like just because they love Harry Potter. Like, have you seen the IGN review? The IGN review literally is like, yeah, the game has some glitches. The story doesn't really make much of sense, but it's still a 9 because you love Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's not how that works.
As a Harry Potter, like I'm willing. It's games that I've taken L's on before, so I'm willing to take this chance with this game. Like if I get it and I don't like it and I catch it, I'm like, okay, it's an L. Okay, cool. But as a Harry Potter fan, I have all the movies on Blu-ray. Like I have to get. I have to play this game. I have to get this game. Even Modest Media, he was even telling you like, man, if I was in the games, he was like, I play this shit because me and Modest Media are like huge Harry Potter fans. So he like, bruh, when I sent him trailers of it, like last year or whatever, he was like, bruh. I was like, I know. And he was like, man, if I was in the games, I'll play that shit. I was like, bruh. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it. I'm definitely gonna try it out. I think I'm gonna like it. Maybe the Harry Potter bias in me might still force myself to like it, but we'll see. We shall see. I think it's gonna be an enjoyable game. Trying to think. Okay, so on to news and topics. Hold, let me see if I can quarterback this thing good.
Yeah.
Hold on. Here we go.
For the people watching, BZ's very excited to be running the stream this
I'm
week.
running the stream. So the first topic we have Nintendo Direct tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, only roughly 40 minutes. So real quick, since of course it didn't happen already, but any predictions? Anything you think that Nintendo Direct, what they're gonna do?
They said this one's gonna be about stuff releasing this year. That is what I've seen. So I don't know what to predict. What I'm expecting for real is they just gonna put release dates on shit that we already knew was coming. So I'm expecting to see an official release date. Do we get an official release date for Zelda? Isn't it in May?
May. Yeah. So I wouldn't be
what day in May.
I think we definitely gonna get some more gameplay of that. I think they're gonna show some like more gameplay of the new Zelda that's dropping. That's like their biggest release dropping this year. Like literally, that's their biggest release. So I can't even think of a release that's more bigger than the new Zelda game that's coming this year. I mean, you could try, but I don't think nothing is bigger than Zelda coming this year. So I think we would definitely get like a long. I wouldn't be surprised to do like a 6 to 9 minute presentation of Zelda. That's just my prediction. It could be just another.
They not gonna do all that.
It could be. Yeah, it could be another trailer. It could be just another trailer. But yeah, they might show some in-depth gameplay. You never know. I don't know. You never know.
But yeah, we're gonna get that. I know there's some people excited about shit. What's the game where it's the niggas in the military and it's like you in the tanks? What's that shit called?
Niggas in the military.
Yeah, bro. It's like the tanks, but it's like cartoony tanks.
It's
Advanced Wars.
Oh,
they got Advanced Wars is supposed to drop soon.
Eric said, "Yeah, I'm about to say what?
Yeah. He typed it right after I remember.
Okay,
so, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, but yeah, I know people are excited about Advanced
Wars. Shout out to Eric V in the chat.
Shout
out to Eric V.
Yeah. And then that's really the only two things I can think of off the top of my head that's dropping. So unless they got a surprise banger or they got like a Metroid trailer or something, that would be interesting. But I don't know, bro. Or maybe they might have an update for Mario Strikers or some more. Maybe they might got some more Mario Kart tracks or something coming out. Something like that. I feel like that's more predictable from them.
But when are they almost finished with the whole Mario? Like, because remember they had some new tracks. I remember we raced on them one time for our gameplay week. We had we raced on them new tracks. I can't remember.
They always adding new tracks.
Yeah, but like, isn't it all the way up to like? I feel like it's next month or like I feel like we're gonna get the last spring of tracks like coming up pretty soon, and then that's gonna be it. Like,
I don't know when they're gonna be done.
Kev, like I don't know them niggas. That's them.
I mean, because like I said, I play it sometimes. Like I be playing it with the homies Jay Burritos and them. I'm not good at the game, but if they got room in the lobbies, I pull up and play with them. Like especially when he streamed it and stuff, I play. But I don't be knowing what's going on. I'm not no Mario Kart nigga for real. Like and them, they are Mario Kart.
I'm not
people.
no Mario Kart nigga for real. Yeah,
but I pull up and I be kicking it, but. They be knowing all the courses. They be knowing when to drift. They be knowing the Mario Kart strats. Like I just be losing. I just like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just be there to throw a shell or two from last place. I don't be knowing what's going on.
You be like, you got it.
Yeah. If I think that the highest I came was in 5th place, and that was only because of a bullet bill pulled me up that far at the last minute. Other than that. Consistently in the bottom 5 consistently.
Damn. Not consistently. I mean,
these niggas be racing, and they got this one dude named Momo who all of them is scared of. This nigga Momo is apparently he's a professional Mario Karter, and he be so far ahead of everybody. It looked like he cheating. The
Okay,
way he
so
just
wait a minute. That name sound kind of familiar. Who was that dude the last time he raced? He was killing.
no, he wasn't with us
It was
last
another
time. You
person.
talking about double dutch.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
bruh,
You talking about double dutch? There
bruh.
was two of them.
Man,
It
he was
was
killing. It was like who gonna come in second and third place? Like, because we knew
yeah.
they was gonna be the top, and it was just like if I came in second or third, I felt like I
Yeah,
won. I
one
was
of
like,
them was MC the Tick, and then I forget who the other person was. But
bruh,
then there was both Dutch. That's what we kept calling them double Dutch because them two, there was
they
easily one
was
and two every
killing us,
time.
bruh. It was just like, bruh, what the hell is going on
Every time.
here? But yeah, no, that's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, I'm thinking we probably get some Mario Kart stuff. Zelda definitely. I think they're gonna start. They're gonna probably start the direct off with Zelda. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they either start off with it or they end
Or
with it.
ended with it.
Yeah,
It's
or
one or
end
the
with it.
other.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
one or the other, man. Like so, I'm gonna definitely check it out at 5 p.m. That's perfect. That's right before I can watch that before I go to the studio. So that's perfect for our dead end stuff tomorrow. So yeah, that's perfect. That's the perfect time I get to watch all that stuff. So. All right, so up next, I really wish we had Tyler up for this next topic, man. I wish we had Tyler up for this one, but yes, Apex. And you know what? For some reason, I always thought they had like a deathmatch mode in the game. I didn't know this is going to be, a first time. So yes, the Apex is going to be adding February 14th, which is a week from today. Next Tuesday, they're going to be launching a season 16. What's this? Rivalry? I think I'm saying that right.
Revelry is the word. But I
Okay.
mean, they
I got
always
you.
have a word for every new season that's their theme. So
Got you.
don't
So
worry about
yeah, they're gonna be having a new deathmatch mode.
I knew everything basically, bro.
Yeah, because they also
do you want me to
yeah
take it over, B?
yeah because this your game. This your game right
Okay.
here.
So on Valentine's Day next Tuesday, season 16 is a big overhaul so far as Apex goes. This is gonna be the first new season where they don't drop a legend. So there is no new legend coming next week. But they have a lot of new changes. So we're getting a new gun. We're getting the Nemesis Burst AR. They said they wanted to put a gun in the game that rivals like the 301
Mm-hmm.
in the flatline. They want another great balanced gun in the game. So I'm gonna stick with guns for right now. They also said that they are nerfing all assault rifles, at least their hip fire. So the 301 specifically is getting one less damage on from 14 to 13 on its bullets. So it's losing one in damage, and then all AR losing some accuracy on their hip fires because they feel like it's not fair to people who use SMGs, which are meant to be hip fired anyway. So SMGs are going to be the same. ARs are getting a slight nerf. That's just for guns. So we get a new gun and we're getting some slight gun changes, right? As far as modes, so they're getting rid of arenas altogether, and they're adding in a new thing called the mixtape, where they're just going to constantly rotate in um
Popular
limited time
community.
modes or like just like fun modes, kind of like gun run or control, like modes like that will constantly be rotating at all times in the game. And one of those new modes is team deathmatch. Team deathmatch is 6v6 first to 30. So that's how they're doing that. And for the first 2 weeks, it's just going to be team deathmatch. And then after that, they're going to start rotating into other ones. So so the dev said, like, because I know a lot of people, like, people say they liked arenas, but people wasn't playing arenas for real. The issue with arenas from the dev's point of view is that arenas was supposed to be like a fun warm up mode. And then you get into playing the battle royale. But the issue was people was taking arenas more serious. They became more sweaty, it was supposed to be more of a fun warm up thing, and it was just like, now we need something that actually feels more free to mess up in and not feel bad. So that's why team deathmatch they feel is a better fit. Because if it's first to 30, 6v6, you're going to get some kills. You're going to mess up. Like that's how team deathmatch works. You're not going to be perfect. So that's why they're introducing this. I think it's going to be fun. It should add a lot of different looks. Like I don't know how do I say it? Like it's going to have more variety. Right, so maybe even somebody like you would like Team Deathmatch. Be
Let me ask you this:
um,
what about the maps too? You getting in like it was some maps that Tyler had tweeted about earlier that she was very happy
oh
about.
yeah, so yeah. As far as maps go, they add in the Mirage maps, and then for ranks, they're not doing ranked splits where half the season is one map, half season another map. The map changes every 24 hours in ranks, so that's like a major rank change that they're making. I ain't seen nothing about them changing the rank like system itself, how you get points. I
Mhm.
just seen the map changes. So and then they said that they're adding the Mirage ship. That's all Tyler cares about to all the maps. That's all. That's all that is. So then outside of the map and the new gun changes and the new modes, also legend changes as well. So there's going to be a new rebalancing of all the legends. So they've like so last season they didn't touch any of the legends, right? So they didn't balance anything out. So they left the meta the way it was, and a lot of people were upset about that. A lot of people feel like certain legends could do too much, or so certain legends are just too weak. They didn't do any buffs and nerfs. But this season, they was like, all right, we revamping all the class systems, right? So now they got the assault class, they got the skirmisher, they got the recon, the controller, and the support class. All the legends are going to be reworked into these five new types of classes, well, these five different classes, and they all have different perks to go with them. So they're like the way things were before are not the same now. So your favorite recon legend might not be a recon legend no more. So that's going to be a big change. They said they're not bringing up no new legend season because they want to give people time to get used to these new class changes because it's a lot of changes happening in one season. So I think it's actually a good thing. I'm one of them people where I don't feel like they need new legend every season
Mhm.
personally. I know some people are going to disagree with that, but I'm fine with them just offering a season of new stuff like this and a lot of changes. So I think that's fine personally. So huge update for Apex. Also, the rumors right now is that we're going to get a lot of firing mode changes as well. So like the firing mode, firing range, I should say, is where people practice and warm up and shooting targets and stuff. Discreets is saying we finally going to get the firing range that they had in Apex Mobile. Apex Legends Mobile had a great firing range. They had unlimited ammo. They had moving dummies where you could actually practice tracking your shots and shit like that. They had all the nice stuff that we wanted in the main version of Apex. So Discreets is saying we finally going to get that in this next update for the firing range. Hopefully that's true because I think that's big. Like, that's really big if we do get that. So Apex is, and then for the new players, they said they wanted to make the game more accessible for new people who are just going to be starting this season because there's so many new things. They got like a new onboarding games for like you'll play against like bots and like other low tier people for your first couple of games before you get thrown into real lobbies. Because like because starting out playing with good people, like if you start a game with me, you're gonna die pretty quickly. Like I'm not an amazing player, but I know I don't be in garbage lobbies, so they need to have an onboarding process similar to Fortnite, like Eric said in the chat. Yes, Fortnite does the same thing. They start you off in bot lobbies where you're not going to be getting put against really great people. So they're trying to make the game more accessible, and that's all we know so far. There might be some new stuff to come out, but a lot of new stuff is dropping on Tuesday. So get ready.
Get ready on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I heard you mention Apex Legend Mobile. Speaking
Mhm.
of Apex Legend Mobile, yeah. So they get ready to come to a close. Live a lot of live service games, which I didn't even know that was a term. I didn't know it was a such thing. Maybe
Yes.
I called it something else, but yeah, I didn't even know that was a such thing. Live service games. You have 5 of them here that's listed on here that's going to be coming to a close very, very soon, if not already. One of them here, as you can see, Apex Legends Mobile, Battlefield Mobile, Rumbleverse, Crossfire X, and Knockout City. That was a surprise one right there, Knockout City. I was kind of surprised to see that one on the list, man. How you feel about that one, Kev?
I was really hurt by that one. I mean, I don't like when any developer's game gets shut down so soon, especially if they spend a lot of time making it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just been January's been rough. January and February have just been rough for live service games. So live service games, BZ, are games kind of like Destiny
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
Division. You
Yeah.
you mainly play live service games where
Yeah.
they're constantly adding new things to them just to keep their
Keep
player base
Yep.
going.
Yep. I mean, I didn't know that was like when I was reading it, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty much Destiny, pretty much, really."
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
mentioned Destiny here too, how that was
Mhm.
how that's
Like
one of the games. Yeah, it's
Destiny's like one of the biggest live service games
yep. Because
besides Fortnite. Obviously,
yeah,
that's Fortnite's got crazy money, but like outside of Fortnite, Destiny's a great live service game.
Destiny
Like
got
there's
a
always
Destiny got a
got
dope
people
community,
playing it.
man. We got a dope
Mhm.
community. I think that's why Destiny still staying strong. And I've said this before in Discord, in both Discords, my Discord and in Dead End Gaming Discord. Every time Apex, I feel like Apex and Destiny always have the coolest trailers whenever they got like a new season or like a new expansion coming out.
Mhm.
It hooks me. I'll be like, bruh, even when I'm like, yeah, I'm tired of Destiny for right now. I ain't about to play it anytime soon. I get hit with a trailer for a new expansion. I'm like, damn it. Here they come again. I'm sucked in again. So, and even though I don't really play them, but when I see them, even when I see the Apex Legend trailers, I'm like, yo, this shit kind of almost got me inclined to want to, try this new Legend out, or like try to, get back on the game or whatever. But I'm like,
I know
no, I
why.
don't. Why?
Apex trailers look so good because everybody is always one shot from death in them trailers. But whenever you watch an Apex trailer, anybody who hasn't never paid attention to it before, when you watch some
Uh
trailers,
huh.
people only get shot once and then they drop in them trailers. Everybody's always one shot in them trailers. The game, people do not be one
Dog,
shot when you
no,
play the
they do
real game. But
not.
in them trailers,
No, they do
everybody's one
not,
shot in them
bruh. I'd be
trailers.
like, wait a
They
minute,
just be walking through people.
I could have swore I unloaded a clip on my man's head. How did he still walk
Yeah.
it? Yeah, no, I
That's
got you.
exact. All them trailers is like that. Everybody's one shot in them Apex trailers. That's what makes them so much fun to watch.
Maybe that's
That's
what it is,
that's how
bruh.
they get you. They make it look like it's easy.
Bruh, I'm like, yo, I'm really inclined to play it, but I just never get to it. But look, they get A1 in my book for trailers, bro. They do a great job with that. But yeah, I was surprised. Excuse me, I was surprised to see. I guess Apex. I thought mobile gaming was kind of like a thing. I thought that was like,
Mobile gaming is huge,
yeah.
but
So
apparently Apex Mobile wasn't doing the numbers they thought it would. Because it's really surprising. Because I never touched Apex Mobile mainly
mhm,
because I had an old phone, so I wasn't gonna waste my time trying. I didn't get a new phone till recently,
right.
so I wasn't trying none of the new mobile games. I said, "Bro, that's wasting my time." But mobile is where the industry's going. So the
That
fact that they already went mobile, but it didn't work,
yeah.
that's concerning.
That is, but we knew games like they mentioned Marvel Avengers. I remember
Oh yeah, yeah,
Eric
yeah, yeah. We
Eric
already
the
talked about
Eric
that.
B was shitting on that game like crazy. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
Rainbow Six, I'm not surprised that's still on board. Rank Warframe, that's still I see a lot of people still playing that. Sea of Thieves, people play that. Jinsu Impact, I'm saying Genshin Impact, Genshin Impact.
Genshin.
Okay, that's big. So yeah, that game, and then you mentioned Destiny as well. Like those are games that I'm not surprised that's not getting the axe. That's not coming to a close because I mean, hell, we just saw a big. They're pretty much revamping Destiny 2 with this new Lightfall expansion that's coming out. So yeah, that's not going anywhere anytime soon. So yeah,
Yeah.
Fortnite.
So
You mentioned Fortnite as well. That's
mhm.
no, that's not going nowhere. But go ahead.
Hell no. So really, what I'm posing to you is, do, after all these a lot of these live service games are not doing well.
Mhm.
Do you still think that live service games are a sustainable business model for your game? Because, like I said, we just read off a whole list of live service games that came out recently within the past 2 or 3 years that are already canceled. Some of them are like Rumbleverse died in 6 months. We had Babylon's Fall come out and that died within a year also. We had what else? We had Back for Blood. The which we
Mhm.
played.
Mhm.
The developers said that they're not making no new content for it, but they're gonna keep the servers offline for people who still want to play.
Mhm.
Knockout City, a game that we even liked and
Yes.
said it's a fun game,
Yes. Yes.
went free to play. It did everything it could
Yes.
and it's shutting down their servers in June. But you could still play offline games. Like you could still host private games in Knockout City. They said you would still be able to do that. You just won't be able to find online matches. So
Mhm.
it's not dead, but it's dead.
Do you
So
think do you think it's a situation where it kind of got oversaturated? Maybe?
that's what I think it. So
Yeah.
like industry insiders are saying that live service games is where all the money is. That's what every company wants a big live service game. All of them are chasing either a battle royale hit or just one game that they know will constantly bring them money. All of
Mhm.
them want the game with full of microtransactions that works for them. Everybody's chasing it. The issue is everybody can't have it. People only have so much time available to them. we can't keep all these live service games alive. Let's say, because like you love Destiny, and you love Division. Those are two live service games, and you'd be like, bro, I can't. So you barely play both of them at the same time because you already begin immersed in them, right?
Right, right.
So then you say you like both of them games, but you also like Knockout
Hey,
City,
this can't win.
another game that demands attention at all times to keep the game running. You can't play three live service games at one time.
No, you can't.
So it's like, especially if all these games got battle passes, all these games are constantly dropping new things, you don't have time for every single game to be a live service game. It's just not sustainable. And I feel like now a lot of these companies, well, at least the ones we've seen already announce cancellations, are facing the reality that everybody can't get in that party. So if you not Fortnite or Destiny, or it might not be for you, or Genshin Impact, like it might not be for you. So do you feel like live service games are still viable, B, or do you feel like if the industry might shift away from it eventually?
I mean, some of those big games, I just think it just need to be less saturated. I think it can still survive with a popular enough game. I thought Fortnite was gonna die soon, and it didn't, and it's still here, alive and kicking. So, going forward, I think they just need to calm down on the live service games. I think it don't need to be as oversaturated. I think it can still. I think years to come, it can still be the thing, but I just think that they just need to calm down on oversaturating it some. So, because I mean, I feel like I have a feeling they probably gonna make a Destiny 3. They already talking about plans they gonna do for Destiny, like future plans in years to come. So it's like, bruh, I think certain ones are not gonna go anywhere. The real popular, strong community ones, but yeah, as far as like being the new ones being created, I'm kind of, yeah. To answer your question, I'm thinking it's gonna be iffy because it's just super oversaturated right now. But who knows? Hell, I was wrong about Fortnite, so I might be wrong about this one, but we shall see.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't want any developer to be like, yeah, we work years to make this game, and we thought this game would last 10 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? All these games had roadmaps where like, yeah, we want to release this 5 years down the line, but then they just didn't have the player base, or they didn't have the funding to keep the game alive.
Mhm.
So it's like everybody wants to be like Destiny and Fortnite, but they just don't have it. So it's sad, but that's the reality. So I would hope that we can get more shifts back to just standalone games where we drop the game and that's it. Maybe drop some DLC for it, sure. But every game don't gotta be constantly evolving and be a games as a service, live service type of game.
What's you just what?
You
Go
asking
ahead.
the question?
Yeah, I was about to ask you something. But go ahead. No, finish your point.
You good? I was mostly done.
What's the name of that game where it's like it's soccer but you using cars?
Rocket League.
Rocket League. Is that still a thing? Like
Rocket League is perfectly fine. Rocket League is still a successful game.
Okay,
They even went free to play a couple years ago. Still successful. They ain't got no issues.
Okay, so is that's
Rocket League is
that's considered
another live service?
Yeah,
game,
that's I'm about to say that's a live service game, right? That game's still doing good.
I mean, Apex is a live service game also.
So do you see Apex is not dying? Like the not the mobile, but the actual game, right?
No, Apex is fine. I know, like,
Okay.
if you were in like internet chat rooms with like teenagers, they might say Apex is dying or Apex is dead, but then the Apex player numbers say the opposite. They're hitting new peaks. Like their numbers are like very stable.
But you said the age thing, so do you think people like 25 and older is like still very fond of Apex?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are people of all ages who still play Apex, but like certain streamers be like, nah, I don't play Apex no more. So their fans will be like, oh, if they don't play it, man, Apex is dead if they're not playing it. So like I see people saying all the time, Apex is a dead game.
I got
but
you.
But then that's only because people they like or they know don't play Apex. Like I was like, I haven't, like, what's the game I thought was dead? I don't know nobody but you who plays Division in Destiny. So to me, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know nobody who play that. That shit dead. But then when you be like, nah, bro, it's a dope community. Everybody be on. I can always find games. So clearly it's not dead. Like their player numbers show a lot of life.
Bruh, Destiny is still kicking. It's still kicking, bruh. All these years.
I don't know nobody who plays Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege is a very big game. I don't know nobody who plays Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is another very big game.
That's another
So,
one.
like,
Yep, I forgot about Counter-Strike. That's another
I
one.
don't know nobody who played them, but those games are huge and they have great player fan bases. Like, and they be around for years. So there's a lot of games. Like, there's a lot of games and services, but like all of them ain't gonna be played by the same people. So like some people can get they get a good niche and they stay there and they keep their fan base, but the other people are like copying their trend, and then that's what like their game dies. Because like a lot of people tried to make battle royale games, and a lot of them failed. Very few are still around. Because I remember Ubisoft made one a couple years ago. What was it called? Hyperscape. That shit died quick. Ubisoft been dying to get a good live service game. They tried to make that Tom Clancy. What was that? It was like something X last year. It was supposed to be like a team shooter or some shit. I forget what it was called. It was supposed to release last year. They really tried with that one.
That skull and bones thing or whatever. Like that's yes,
sure.
yes. Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Shit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, Diogen X Defiant. Like Ubisoft is begging to get a good live service game. They want one so bad, but they ain't caught a hit yet. Multiverse is like chat saying Multiverse. Multiverse is also a live service game. I don't think Multiverse is dead yet though, chat, because I don't think their numbers have gone all the way down yet. People don't talk about Multiverses as much anymore.
That's the DC joint that we was playing, right? The Warner Brothers joint. Yeah.
That's the Warner Brothers one. People don't talk about it as much, but I don't think those are in the toilet yet to where we need to be worried about it. Because again, let's remember, the game broke the record for most concurrent players in a fighting game. Like it broke the record for most fighting game players. Like, and it's like first day, like first or second day, like maybe probably first week. I'll be safe with that. It broke the record. So like it has interest and it has Warner Brothers back in it. Warner Brothers. They got enough money to keep that game going for a couple more years at least.
Oh yeah, Warner Brothers got bread.
Pull the plug on it. And because they just announced all the new DC stuff they got coming out, they want to have something like a video game to cross promote. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think that's going nowhere no time soon. Now, a couple years down the line, we could revisit it, but as of right now, it's still in this first year. Still in this first year. I don't think that's going nowhere yet, but it could go somewhere in a couple years. But yeah, so overall, I just don't know if all these live service games are going to work. I'm not a live service game person for real. No way. So you ain't going to hurt my feelings. I like playing the game, that being the game, and it's done. Like, I'm cool with that. Every game don't got to last forever. Every game don't got to keep me engaged for a year and a half. Every game doesn't need a battle pass to make me want to play it some more. Like, some games just need to be a great game and that's it. Or you just drop some DLC later on, bring me back in for another like kind of like
that's what Destiny do to me, bro. I'm telling you, it does that. Like I play the expansion, the DLC, or whatever, and then I get away from it and be like, okay, I'm playing other stuff now. I'm like, Destiny is not interesting me at all. I'm not playing Destiny no more. Then next thing you know, here come another expansion, here come another season, here come another, a wave of cool new stuff to get and everything. Like, you're right. Yeah. It don't keep me for the whole entire time, but they add some more stuff, just enough for me to be like, all right, let me come back and let me come back and play for a little bit. Play for about 2 months and then be tired of you. Come back about 6 months later, play you again for about 2 months, get tired of you. Like, that's been my relationship with Destiny since Destiny 2 came out. Like, it's crazy.
And that's normal. That's how everybody is with their game. Yeah. Like I know people like that because I'm like that with Apex. I'll be going heavy on Apex. Like if Apex drop a season, I really like that season, and I really like the balance that they got that season. I'm going all in. And then let's say they announced this to change to a gun I use or a character I use all of a sudden got nerfed. I'm like, well, shit. And I'll be off it for like a whole season. Then I'm like, all right, new season dropping. All right, bet I got you now. We running the games. Like, that's how these live service games get you. And everybody can't get me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I ain't gonna get. I ain't got. You ain't gonna get. You ain't getting got. Right. It's only. I'm only getting got a good 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Like, if you not in that list is getting me, it's over with for you. Sorry. Like Dio just said in the chat, Marvel Snap got me right now. Marvel Snap got me bad.
Yeah, Snap got you hooked, bro. You out here like Pookie, man. You out here like Pookie and Gator, bro.
Look, bro.
You like
I be looking crazy.
You like I do it. I do it. I do it.
But luckily, I will say this though, Snap got me, but I ain't dropped no whole bunch of money on Snap. I've spent a total
A
of
whole bunch of
$10.
money. Okay,
I
$10.
spent a
That's not
total of
bad.
$10 on
That's
Snap,
not.
and
And what was that for?
it was on the season pass. And the
Oh,
only
okay.
reason I even got it is because I had already beat everything in it. Like, you know how the game is in battle passes and you can
Well,
see
that's
how
not
far you are
bad.
in
That's
battle
not
pass.
bad. You
I
invested
had
in the game
already
anyway. You already invested in the game.
I had already completed everything in the battle pass. So like if I already beat it, I'd give them the $10 and get the stuff that come in the other side too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the only reason.
No, that makes sense. I mean, I'm kind of like that too when it comes to like season pass and all that stuff. Like if I know I'm going to be invested in the game, then I get it. But if I'm like, I might just get the standard or whatever. If it interests me as I'm playing the standard version, I'll probably get it later. But it's not a lot of games where I'm gonna buy like the bam season pass because I know, like when Division had came out, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting the season pass because I know I'm gonna be playing that game like crazy. But every time they had a season pass for a new expansion, I buy the season pass with it because I know I'm gonna be invested in trying to get everything that involves with that season pass. So that makes sense. So yeah,
I was like that with Apex for a while.
Yeah.
I was buying every Apex season pass
because you was
even if I wasn't
invested.
playing it a bunch.
Yeah, because you knew you was gonna be invested in that game. So
But then I haven't bought the season pass in like 2 seasons now because I ain't been playing it as much.
I mean, and that can be another good reason too. So no, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? I be playing Snap, but I don't be paying and feel me? It's not the same. It's not the same.
Kev, like you is not gonna get me.
I ain't out here fiending. I ain't out here putting my last couple quarters down in that game. It ain't that serious. I do be playing it. So, have anything else I want to ask about these live service games? I don't think so. We hit all the major points.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
anything you want to add to the live service games, B, or nah, you good?
No, that's good. I feel like I'm forgetting the game to mention, but it'll come to me.
All right. So I about to start something. Okay. So after we saw the screenshot of that new Suicide Squad game, and it's looking like it's gonna be a live service game.
And you remember we was talking about that. We was like, I don't know. We were kind of worried. We were definitely worried.
It doesn't seem like it makes sense for it to be a live service game. Similar to how we felt about Avengers. How Avengers didn't feel like it needed to be a live service game.
And I want to say, I don't know if you said it, but someone mentioned it like, it might be heading down to this. It might end up being a situation where it's another Avengers. I don't know if you said that. I feel like maybe Granddad said that, or maybe somebody in the chat. Or yeah, maybe somebody in the chat at the time when we was talking about it, they said like, Suicide Squad. It might be going down. It might be going down the Avengers route, and we was like, don't know. So, yeah, we gonna see. Because if it goes that route, man, I don't know. But I'm not gonna judge it until if I start playing it, or if somebody opinions who I respect plays the game and be like, yeah, nah, bro, like. I should have respected Eric V's opinion enough. I did. When he said Avengers was ass, I was like, damn, it is? So when I saw it come on Game Pass, I was like, let me try it for myself and see. Man, I was like, yeah, damn, Eric was right. I shouldn't even try this shit. I shouldn't even download it. So no, he was right. He was. You
didn't even want to download it,
bruh.
It was that bad that you couldn't even have fun with it for an hour.
I couldn't even have fun with it for an hour. I think I probably would have had a little bit more fun with it if I was playing with somebody. But yeah, playing by myself, I was just like, yeah, an hour in, I was like, nah, this ain't it. I was like,
it's that Gotham Knights situation, because Gotham Knights, the way it was built, you could tell that they wanted to make it a live service game. But all the backlash that Avengers got and these other live service games are getting, they said, you could tell the last minute they scrapped it and was like, yeah, bro, let's not even waste our time with that. Just give them the co-op and just keep it pushing. We can't push this out as a live service game. Because, like you see, all these games can't survive. They can't. And especially with the state that game came out in, and the lack of content that it has, it wouldn't have. The player base would have fell off quick. So it's like even with a game that we liked, like Back 4 Blood, that's a fun.
That's a fun game, yeah. But
they haven't released enough content to keep people engaged and keep playing it.
That was Outriders' problem. I feel like Outriders really missed the opportunity. I feel like when they came out with World Slayers expansion, I feel like it was almost like too little, too late. If that makes sense, I feel like it was just like, oh, y'all had a time to strike while the iron was hot, and it's like, by the time World Slayers came out, didn't nobody give a fuck about that game. Like they literally did not care about Outriders no more. But I feel like when it first came out, like it was potential. Even I was playing it a lot. I was like, yo, this game really, this could be like my new Destiny / Division, third person shooter game. Like this could be the game. But yeah, it's just like once I beat the original game and played it, and then like it was just nothing. I'm like, they should have. I don't know. I feel like they missed the opportunity. They waited too long to try to. Oh, now we got this whole. It's called World Slayer, and we revamping the way the game. Like, yeah, it was too little, too late with Outriders.
And I feel the same way with other live service games like Knockout City. I really enjoyed that game. I feel like they didn't have enough content to keep it going when people were still playing it, because they dropped the Turtles last year. I thought that was dope. The Ninja Turtle stuff was dope. I have the Turtles. They dropped Bebop and Rocksteady recently, but the Turtle stuff was really fun. If they would have had these types of collabs earlier in the game's life, I feel like it would have been a whole different situation, because then they could have been in a better position, kind of like how Fortnite is. Fortnite got all these collabs. Fortnite, I'm saying people look forward to Fortnite collabs. Even games like Fall Guys. I don't know what Fall Guys numbers are like, but Fall Guys seems to be okay. Fall Guys been doing collabs as well. They got a collab with Invincible. They got like other random collabs and stuff. Like other live service games seem to make it happen because they know people like these crossovers and collabs. So the Turtle stuff was great for Knockout City. I just wish they would have hopped on that train sooner. And I feel like I've been saying that since the game was announced.
Yeah.
That they needed to get on these collabs.
You put us up on Fall Guys. That was definitely a game I didn't think I was gonna like, but I'm like, damn, I really do. I like this game.
It's fun. Like it's a simple game.
Man, when you first brought that,
trying so hard to do simple things, and then make it so
man, I was like, man, what Kevin got us about to play? But man, when I started playing it, yeah, you definitely hushed me up. I was like, okay, yeah, this shit fun. I was like, I can't even lie, this shit fun as hell.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I have been telling these niggas,
bruh, he was,
and they was like, man, we don't want to play that shit. Okay,
bruh, you man, I give it to you. You definitely was pushing it, and when we finally played, I was like, damn, Kev, I was fucking up. We was fucking up. This shit was fun to say, especially when it was all of us. Like when it was all of us playing. Oh yeah, I was like, damn. We fucking up, Kev. We was fucking up. So I'm trying to get, bruh, wish me luck on this. You pray for me, please, Kev. I'm trying to get like everybody in the dead end to play Among Us. I'm trying to get everybody on the same accord for us to play
possible.
That. Like
it's just
including Mike, including Mike, Naomi. I'm trying to get everybody. Nikki Duce. I'm trying to get all of us playing Among Us, bro. So wish me luck.
It's just going to take some proper planning and like an actual sit down, putting the date on the calendar type situation.
Yes, man. Like if I can,
ain't y'all still supposed to go bowling?
Well, that's on Mike and them. Yeah,
the bowling is more realistic than Among Us.
Yeah, because they don't want to see. Mike don't want to see me on the bowling now. I don't know why Mike thought he could see me on the bowling now. He don't want to see. Look,
Mike said he good.
He said he good. Okay, that's fine. I told Mike I can beat him with the house ball. I don't even have to bring my ball. Like I can just use the house ball. Like come on now, Mike. I don't even bowl like I used to no more. So like all it takes me is like one game to get warmed up. If we bowl in more than one game, I mean it's a wrap for him. He might as well
cancel. Make teams.
He might as well cancel Christmas. I thought it was just gonna be me and him. I thought it was just gonna be me and him.
Why would y'all just do a 1-on-1? Like a 1v1 in bowling? People do that?
Because Mike,
y'all not pros.
He want those problems, man. If he want those problems, I can damn sure give it to him.
Nah, y'all should both just anchor teams.
I got you. No, that's fine. I mean, we can do that too. We can do that too.
I feel like that's more engaging.
We can do that too. We can definitely do that. You know what I'm saying?
We can talk about it tomorrow.
We're gonna be there. Yeah. We definitely can. All right, so that'll do it for news and topics today. Some great topics today, Kev. Just great job as usual. Look, okay, I am the captain, but look, the captain don't know how to freaking go to the ads. So we're just gonna stop. We're gonna pause for a quick second, and then we're gonna come back with questions and one gotta go in scenarios for your boy Kev. We're back. Hope you guys enjoyed the wonderful ad break. Kev, make sure you got. Oh yeah, tell everybody to hop in the question.
Yeah. Usually that we use the commercial break to get people
right.
time.
I know, right?
But again, like BZ's running the stream this week, so he's not familiar with how everything goes. So Yes, if you want to ask us a question live or send in a question, go ahead and hop in the Discord in the pod question queue.
Man, I'm glad y'all joined. I'm glad y'all loving it. That's hilarious. People joking
Look,
on me. I love
you
it.
gotta just let shit go, bro.
You know what I mean?
As long as the product work out, bro,
Right.
it's cool.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters, bro. That's all that
So
matters.
this week, I was actually thinking about the bowling earlier because like when I was meeting with like the other dead end producers and stuff, like mainly just Sonny and Isaiah. Well, Sonny and Jalen, because Isaiah the same person. We be already thinking what we're gonna do, and I brought bowling up again the other day, and I was like, bro, what would these teams look like?
Okay.
So now that's what this scenario is.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it.
Who are you putting on your team? So like, all right, you only choose from certain people. So you got the main dead end 5 minus yourself, obviously. So you got 4.
Okay.
And then your teams need to be even. So you could choose one random non-main dead end person. It could be from Frames, it could be from Dead End Sports, it could be from the producers. That's going to be your third because it's got to be 2 teams of 3.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Who's on your team?
I'm gonna use Modest.
So you think he can bowl? Have you seen him bowl?
I don't think I've seen him bowl, but me and Modest, we have the same competitive spirit, so I know that he's gonna try his best. Like,
Nah.
I know he's gonna try his. Yeah, what you mean? What you mean? I'm not gonna do that.
We all remember the Martin trivia when he gave it away for his team. Talking about y'all got the same competitive spirit. You would have never did that.
No, I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't do that shit. No, I wouldn't do that shit. I wouldn't.
So,
but you know what? I played basketball with Rod for years, for years and years. So I know we both have that competitive burn inside of us. So I know we'll come bowling. He'd be like, all right, cool, bet I'm on B team. Like we winning this B. Like we gonna win. Like I know Rod will be serious because he know I'm gonna be serious. So he's gonna feed off of my energy. So he's know I'm gonna be competitive with it, and he's gonna be competitive. So definitely I will have Rod. And fuck it. We going.
You got 2 more.
I got 2 more. So FIFO be part of the Taurus crew. So this is me, FIFO, and Rod are all Taurus.
The whole Taurus gang.
Yeah. So that, and then I would have. I'll probably get either Sonny or let me see, Jalen. I get Jalen.
You gonna get Jalen? You're not gonna get Duce? You don't want Duce on your team?
No, I don't want Duce. No, Duce might come. He might come in that thing a little bit too tipsy, and he be gonna be throwing 2 gutter balls and everything. It's like, dude, Nick, what are you doing? So no, give me. Sound like Nick would do. Give honestly. Give me Jalen, bro. I need focus. I feel like my teammates are gonna be focused. Jalen's gonna know the deal. FIFO and Rod, they're gonna know the deal. So yeah, I got guys that's competitive and that's gonna want to win. So. That's my team.
Okay. That seems like a well thought out team. Dio asked in the chat, doesn't Tyler have her own bowling ball? Why didn't you want Tyler on the team? You know what I'm saying? To rep for Detroit.
I don't, man, you got me on that one,
Dio. We went bowling with Tyler. I don't remember her having her own bowling ball though. I remember she was like, yeah, I used to bowl a lot. That's what we do in
Detroit. Yeah.
We be bowling, the D. The D
well, you know what? So okay. So to have that female assassin on our squad, I would take out Jalen and put Tyler in there. Okay. So that'd be the squad. So me, Tyler, FIFO, and oh man, that's a killer squad. What? Are you kidding me? We killing. And then Mike. So then who would Mike get? He get the rest, everybody else?
Yeah, it sounds like Mike's team would consist of
Ken, Nikki Duce, probably Naomi.
Yeah, Ken, Duce, and Naomi. Okay. That's an interesting team. And chat, y'all can also come up with your teams of who you have pick for your bowling team.
Yeah, bro.
Michael have an interesting team. I don't know. Have you seen Ken bowl?
No, I don't think I've never seen Ken bowl. I haven't seen anybody bowl. Only people I've seen bowl was when we all went. When it was me, you, Eric. Yeah, we all went bowling for his birthday. Like that was it. And y'all know how I got down. That was with the house ball. So yeah, like
I was I was just doing duck pin with that nigga couple for his birthday last year. Duck pin. I never heard of this BZ.
Yeah, so Eric, the little small, the little small ball. Yeah, you Painted Duck. Y'all went to Painted Duck. Yeah, I've been there before. Yeah, that's a nice little spot. They got a nice little big bar and shit. Like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I was drinking too. So,
Yeah.
but I'd never heard of it until I went there, and I was
Yeah.
like, "This is different."
Yeah,
I
it's
went
not
way
regular
back in
bowling. Yeah,
January. It's
it's
not.
not regular
And
bowling at all.
B, I was throwing the ball like a regular, like I was throwing it, and like I noticed that if it was going too fast, it wouldn't knock a bunch of pins away. You know, when you throw a regular bowling ball, you throw it fast, it's going to create a
Let's
nice
go
little
credit it.
shot wave.
Yeah, yeah.
Boy, I threw that shit, and it just went in a straight line. I said, "No, you supposed to hit other
Other
shit
shit.
too." Like
Yep, yep.
it would just knock over all the pins in that straight line. And I said, "That's not
Oh
what I
man,
thought would happen."
Painted Duck was cool. Painted Duck was dope. Yeah, yeah. So that's I think I remember seeing that on one of his IG stories or whatever. I like, oh, they went to Painted Duck because I went out of town that week, so that's why I couldn't make it. But yeah, okay, all right. That was a dope scenario. Look,
But
I'm
look,
telling you,
chat. I'm going to present the bowling
I know you
tomorrow.
will. I know
I got
you
to go to the
will.
studio tomorrow.
I know you will.
I'm going by, hey, I'm like, it's probably not gonna happen until after I'm gone. But we need to put this. We need to put this on the calendar. Figure out a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think it could be fun, especially if y'all do it well enough to where we can. It's easy to record. Just be like, all right, bro. We just choose a day where it's not too busy, so it's not a whole bunch of people in the shop while we try to record, and it's fine.
Right. Oh,
I'm with it.
man. That'd
Then we
be
can easily
fun.
have you versus Mike, because Mike gonna talk shit. You know how Mike do.
I know how Mike. You know how Mike gonna get down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We just don't know if he could bowl. That's what we don't know yet.
I don't think he can. But never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. I've learned a long time ago from playing ball, like never judge. Don't, just play. This is why you play the games. So you gotta do it anyway. So yeah, man. Anybody in the question queue?
Yes, we got one person in the question queue so far. We got Krishna. Better drag you up. You're on the air.
You are on.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
we hear you. Chat. Do y'all hear Krishna? Make sure y'all hear him as well, because we hear him just fine, Krishna. I want to make sure chat also hears you.
All right. First of all, I'm gonna get my question out here before I go rambling on.
Okay.
So my question to you guys, since it's only the two of you and not the whole crew, what inspired you guys to be who you are right now? Whether it be rapper, streamer, gamer, whatever. What was it that inspired you? And do you believe that now that you've been doing it for this long, have you become successful in your eyes and in the eyes of your peers?
So are we successful in like this internet type of stuff? And do we feel that we're respected amongst so you said successful and then like respected amongst our peers?
Yes.
Okay. I never really thought about this before.
I mean, so you said what inspired us? You said what inspired me?
Yeah. What inspired you to be who you are? Whether it be a gamer, rapper, content creator, any of that. And then now that you've done it for X amount of time, do you feel like you are great at it? And do you feel that you are well respected amongst your peers?
Yeah, I definitely feel like, at least me being a part of Dead End, I feel like we definitely are respected amongst peers, MCs, producers, whatever. I think we definitely respect it. A lot of people come to us for opinions. So I think with that alone right there, it kind of let us know that we're respected. Really inspired me to be like a content creator? Nothing really. I mean, it was just an idea that Modest Media and Ken brought to me. And I didn't think it was I was like, man, who's going to watch some regular random dudes on YouTube? Like nothing really inspired me. Before I did Dead End Hip Hop, I only hopped on YouTube to watch video game trailers and movie trailers and sports highlights. Like that's pretty much all I was on YouTube for. So yeah, being in this now, it just opened a whole world of YouTube community for me. But nothing really inspired me. I mean, I would say Jay Dilla, Fantastic Volume 2, that album by Slum Village inspired me to start making beats. So if anything, that's the type of inspiration right there. But content creator, No inspiration. It was just kind of got that extra push from Ken and Modest once we started doing Dead End, and that started taking off. And now I don't mind having a Twitch channel and got a YouTube channel and Instagram. Like I would have never. I probably would have still had Twitter if we didn't have Dead End Hip Hop, but I definitely wouldn't have had an Instagram if it weren't for Dead End Hip Hop.
All right.
What inspired me? Shit. The only reason I even be doing all this online stuff is because of them. So I guess technically they inspired me. Because I was watching the YouTube videos and whatnot, and then I was listening to Is the Mic Salon, and I was like, well, I live in Atlanta. Let me see if they need interns at the studio. That's the only reason I even ended up doing this stuff. Because outside of like when y'all see me on Dead and Gaming and like I guess hold it down, I'm more of a behind the scenes type of person. I'm not like a in the spotlight type of guy. Like, I prefer being behind the scenes. So I mean, it works out. People seem to enjoy it. So it was never my dream to be in front of the camera doing this type of stuff. But I mean, it's cool. It works out. It seems like it's not a bad option for me. But yeah. Do I feel like I'm good? Yeah, I feel like I'm good. I do feel that. I do feel like I'm I do it doesn't always, how can I word this? It doesn't always show that I'm good. But if y'all would know the behind the scenes, you would know that I'm pretty good. Do I feel that I'm respected amongst my peers? I don't know who my peers are specifically in this scenario, but the people who know me from this Twitch internet stuff seem to think I'm good and they seem to like me and respect me. So sure, I feel like I'm respected. B, your turn.
Oh, I already answered.
No, all you answered was your inspiration. He asked us, do we think we're good?
I said, I think being with
when
that.
You said that?
That was the first thing I said. I said that first before I even, I'm surprised you slipping on that one, Kev. Damn. You caught me by surprise. Yeah, I said that. Seriously. The chat can confirm.
But did you say, did you think that you good?
Yeah, like, I feel like we was good. I feel like we're good. I feel like respected.
Do you feel like your peers respect you?
Yes, I said that. I said being with Dead End. I feel like I said rappers, producers. I feel like they always come to us for opinions. So I feel like we respect it. So yeah, I said that.
You said that.
Yeah.
Usually I don't be slipping like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised. That's why I'm taking it back a little bit. I'm like, wait a minute. Wow, you don't remember this? Damn, Kev. Look, even Eric laughing. Look, even Eric laughing.
I apologize, Chad. Usually I'm sharper than that. I don't know what's going on.
Bruh. You sure you ain't drink? It's just water.
It's just water.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to say, bruh. Like, what's going on out here? What's really hood?
What's really good?
Man. Anything else, Christian?
Well, yeah. First, I want to give like 2 shout outs. First, I want to give a shout out to next week. It will be my birthday.
Okay, happy birthday! Happy birthday on Valentine's Day. Wow.
Okay, bro, we got brother Love in the chat tonight.
Brother Love,
the Valentine's Day baby himself.
My second shout out will be to my Twitch channel, which I've been working on for the last 2 years, trying to become a consistent streamer around my busy and chaotic schedule. So, if whenever y'all get a chance, come swing by the stream, try to get me up to affiliate as best you can. I'm trying to get a little bit more consistent with it.
Okay.
But I also want to, because I see Pete's in here, so I don't want to take too long with this. But I also want to go back to what you were saying, Bloodbath, about a lot of the live service. I remember back when Xbox 360 was coming out, and they were coming out with the Gold Pass, and they were saying you got to pay for the live service. Back then, I was telling a lot of people, like, that's not a good idea. But a lot of people was like, someone was like, what are you talking about? Like you're paying for dedicated service. You're paying for all this. I was like, yeah, but it's like after a while, once that becomes the new norm and you ain't going to be getting like as good content, especially when you start getting older, you're not playing as much anymore. You're not into the battle pass, all that stuff. Then it's like, you start looking back. It's like, damn, what am I spending my money on? And I'm not even doing half the stuff that I was doing. I always felt like what is it, like almost 20 years ago, like when they announced this coming out, I was like, it ain't gonna be good. And nobody's like, now it's like, I've actually had a few people actually came back and they told me, it's like, bruh, remember back when we said like, this pay to play stuff was like, you said it's a bad idea. It's like, I vaguely remember. What's up? It's like,
it's definitely a slippery slope to this stuff because these developers are going to keep asking for more and more money or finding ways to make more and more money. So
they will.
Yeah.
But all right, thank you for your question, Krishna.
Appreciate you,
no
bro.
problem. Thank you guys for those awesome answers.
All right. All right, so.
All right, we got
AKA Beats up in here. Come up in here, brother.
All right, Tehran, you're live on the air.
Tehran, you're live.
Tehran.
I think he's getting it together. He's getting it together.
Yeah.
I trust him. I trust him.
We're gonna give him a couple. We're gonna give him a couple minutes. He not Igwe.
Right. I trust him.
Coming here every week with the same mistake.
Oh
nope.
Man.
Wait a minute. Wait
a minute. Hold on. Wait. Whoa.
I think you're ready. We're gonna try this again.
We're gonna try
it again. Hold on a minute, player.
Hold on a minute, player.
Tehran, you're back.
There you go. He laughing. No, you good. Man. Right. You good.
I hit the wrong button. I went to hit unmute and hit end the call. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
goodness.
okay.
How y'all doing tonight? I know.
Feeling great, man. How you doing?
I know. I like this. It's Jay Dilla's birthday. It's a good day today.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all know Jay Dilla. Every day is Dilla day, but yeah, today is definitely today.
Oh, man, I forgot about that. But I wanted to say I wanted to ask something about. Well, I wanted to mention something. I don't know if y'all mentioned it the last time y'all had a show because I got on late and I couldn't ask the question. I was like, there's so many people. I was like, I'm gonna just hear their questions. So I was like, let me get off. I ain't gonna get in the question queue, but I want to say peace to y'all. I love dating and gaming. But I wanted to ask, did y'all speak about the layoffs? I guess at Xbox.
What? Xbox laid off a lot of people.
They did. Well, Microsoft laid off a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
I think I mentioned
Xbox,
it briefly.
I think they laid off a few at Xbox too.
No, I didn't know that.
I mentioned it briefly when we were talking about
Microsoft. Laid off 10,000.
What?
Microsoft, just Microsoft.
So that's not just the Xbox people. That's
Xbox. That's
yo, that's crazy. No, I didn't even hear about that. That's news to me right there.
People got laid off at that did Halo. Some people got laid off that do Gears and some other games. Like I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if y'all doing so good, then why y'all keep laying off people and stop acquiring stuff? That's my problem with Xbox and PlayStation. If y'all gonna acquire something, go through with it. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real.
Like, don't just acquire somebody and tear the company apart.
No, that's real, bro. No,
I see that's what Xbox is doing. They just keep acquiring companies and then tearing them apart. And I'm like, well, when's the game coming out? Nah, ain't no game coming out. You know, I'm kind of sick of it at this point. I'm like, okay, like when's the day? I miss the days when games would just come out, and they better release all the games they coming out with this year. If you tell me,
they dropped Hi-Fi Rush on us, and people seem to love that one. They dropped that shit. They announced it and dropped it same day. So at least they got one good game of the year so far. They started the year off strong. Game-wise.
Yeah, they started off strong. I was like, okay, Hi-Fi Rush, but it's a short game though. So
this is true.
But I just got finished playing High on Life.
And How was that game?
I love that game.
Really?
I just can't play it around my kids. My oldest, he's 13.
I understand.
I can play it around him. But
damn. Dio just said a lot of the people in the Microsoft was in the Xbox division.
But I was reading a report earlier for about Take-Two Interactive. Take-Two saying that they're gonna have to cut back on like millions of dollars this year because some of their games didn't make what they wanted to make. Like they dropped Marvel Midnight Suns last year. The 2K Golf didn't bring in what they thought it would. Like then, like they said, all these were games. No, they said all these games got good reviews and reception, but they just didn't sell the way that they wanted them to.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, that was the issue. So like they're saying like as of right now, they're not officially announcing layoffs, but don't be surprised if you hear about Take-Two having layoffs soon as well. So it's just the industry wide thing right now.
Man. It seems like we're in the recession right now too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like not helping.
It's a lot. It's look. It's a lot of people not getting paid properly, and then your studio doing their best to not pay them properly.
And then you got the nerve to talk about you want to buy Activision, but you still ain't getting the other stuff right.
Mm-hmm.
What about the companies that you already acquired? Do something with them. How come those games aren't coming out? You know, they've been acquiring games for like since what 2015, 16.
Mm-hmm.
You've been acquiring games since that's almost 8 years.
Right.
You've been acquiring games for 8 years and then nothing come out.
Tell them why you mad.
Because last time I got on PlayStation and I was like, you know, PlayStation's acting up. Now they acting up. Now they talking about something they trying to charge more for games just like PlayStation. Come on, man. We gotta stop this.
Yeah.
They gotta stop playing with me, man. I'm about to stop on Xbox. Man.
Hey, look, we work hard for ours, bro. So I feel you. I feel you, man. Yeah, I feel you. No, that's real.
He said, I ain't the one. He said, I get rid of this whole Xbox.
Teron didn't come on here with a question. He came on here to rant. So, hey, look, bro, keep ranting. Keep ranting, bro. Hey, it's all good. Come on here. Talk your shit.
Black History Month.
Right. Look, that's why we had this platform, bro. Like, come on here and talk your shit. It's fine. That's all good, man. I feel your pain.
I ain't had no question.
We understand.
I'm just like, man, today, man. But I just want to say y'all thank y'all for everything. Y'all actually got me into High on Life. Y'all mentioned it when y'all mentioned games that were coming out or whatever.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, try that.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try out that. I've been wanting to try that. What's that? That Hi-Fi joint. That
Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah,
people seem to really
like.
I
downloaded it. Of course, I be downloading shit games on my Game Pass. So I downloaded it. I need to go ahead and try it out.
Yeah, you and me both. I be downloading. I'm like, oh, I want to try that.
Right.
But that's a fire game. You're gonna love it, yo.
Okay.
Wait till you play it. You're gonna love that.
Bet.
And I wanted to ask y'all another thing.
Go ahead.
I can't even think about it right now, but never mind. Next episode, I'll ask.
Okay. Bet.
Because I forgot about what I was going to ask.
Yo, that Dilla joint you sent me, that shit was dope.
The one today, that was from his brother.
Oh, that was. I know. I'm just saying that was dope. That was a nice little thing that they had.
I was like, that was fire.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope as hell.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I forgot it's Dylan's birthday.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like Aquariuses though.
Damn. He's gonna say, "Oh, it's Dylan's birthday." I don't like Aquarius though.
Yeah, my wife Aquarius.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Was last week. She's gonna cuss me out.
Damn,
on these goddamn going games.
That's funny. That's funny. But no, I appreciate you, man.
Play, you know.
Does she watch you play them?
No, she's a gamer. She was a gamer. Actually, that's how I met my wife.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She's not as serious as I am. Cause like I get kind of angry, like, oh, you're doing it wrong.
So like, okay, let me ask you this: what was the last game y'all played together?
2K, like last year.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
And we play games on the phone. We play what's the game we play on the phone, Eric?
Marvel Snap. Y'all be snapping.
Not Marvel Snap. Not Marvel.
Oh, he got excited. Look, Kev face got excited as hell.
I got some more snap heads in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, I would love to play that. What's the game we play on the phone?
Among Us.
What's the game?
I'm just naming. No, I don't. Eric said Future Fight. Eric said Future Fight.
He don't know. My son, he ain't good for nothing, man. He don't remember. He don't know nothing, man. What's your name? He's 13. He don't know nothing. We playing. We actually playing.
BZ answered that shit like you in the head.
I know, right?
What's the game? BZ. I don't know.
Like I wasn't just playing that joint today. Like it ain't on my phone.
He gonna remember as soon as you get off. That's how it be.
Eric said Toon Blast.
Yeah, we play that.
Okay.
She's killing me in that though.
Okay.
But she don't want no problems in 2K. Madden or nothing like that. Yeah, chill.
Okay.
Have y'all played what's the game where you play as the couple and like everything is
It Takes Two? It Takes Two?
Takes Two. Yeah, have y'all gotta try that one.
But I don't think she's gonna play it with me.
Damn. It's a two. You have to play it together. That's how the game. You can't play it by yourself.
I think she's gonna be like, "Oh, you're gonna be yelling at me." I'm like, "Nah, I'm not. I just be passionate about it. I get passionate about it."
Hey, Teron.
That's how you describe that.
Teron, how serious you are about Madden? You play Madden like for real?
Nah.
Oh,
I just
okay.
play with my son, whip his ass, and then
you good
more about my business.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's
I
real.
just play
That's
games.
real.
I don't play the leagues and nothing like that. Like the other guys are playing, like FIFA and all.
Yeah, FIFA. I was about to say, hop in there with FIFA and Ken. Yeah.
Nah, Ken, I don't play that shit. Nah,
I don't do it either, bro.
And they asked the question. That's what it was. The question about the brother that was 35. I'm like, he's like, none of his friends play games or something like that. His brother's name was Jake.
Whose brother name?
He was on the mic still on.
Oh.
And I was like, he ain't got no girlfriend.
Yeah.
Do you remember that episode?
I don't remember that episode.
The last episode. That was a newest
episode. The last podcast episode?
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, you gonna have me go back and look at it now.
Nigga named Jake.
That was the question. His brother's name was Jake.
I don't think I was there that week.
He said, "What do y'all think about playing games? And an older man playing games?" I'm like, "Man, I'm 43. I don't give a damn what nobody say."
I don't even remember that.
You
question,
was there. I think you was there, Kev. You was there.
Kev was there because he answered a couple questions.
Yeah, Kev was there. Yes, I know. That's crazy.
He was on that show. He was on that episode, Kev.
That's crazy.
Now look. He gonna have me. Look, I'm gonna go back. I swear to God.
That's the only question they asked.
I'm gonna go back on the VOD. I'm gonna look at the VOD, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna crack up. I'm gonna send. We gonna look at that shit and laugh because I don't remember it. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I don't remember it.
And then other people in the chat is all confirming that it happened last week on the. He not make.
Nah, and I was like, how you gonna feel some kind of way? I'm like, you can't have a girlfriend or a wife.
Yeah,
it's just like, one of those internet topics where people on Twitter just be saying stuff.
She don't try to confine me. Whatever makes me happy, the same thing with me. Like whatever makes her happy, and we don't try to mold each other. I don't want nobody I gotta mold. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Tell what to do. Nah, and I don't want nobody telling me what to do. Like, nah, I'm grown. You know,
that's just one of those debates people have on Twitter.
And I can go to the strip club and spend my money there.
Right. You should that'd be a no.
Or do like Grandpa used to do and have a whole nother family.
Yeah, back in the days.
They did used to.
They did used to have a whole nother family.
That boy look just like you.
Right.
I don't know why.
Right. That's funny. Well, yeah, as always, man, appreciate you, Teron, man. Thanks.
All right, man. I just want to get on here and chop it up with y'all.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You did, yeah.
It's always great, man. Thanks for coming through.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too.
You as well.
All right.
Boom, doom, 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 doom. All right. So before we get up out of here, hey, Kev, did you hit up Dab and see if y'all want to do some DEW?
He said earlier, but I ain't seen him in a minute.
Oh, but you know what? That mean I would have to control the stream still, though, right?
You'd have to sit your ass right there.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, because I'm about to play Dead Space once we finish this. I'm about to play some Dead Space, brother.
Here's what we could do. Everybody listening right now, if you want to talk DW talk, we could hop in general. Just hop in general. Yep. In Discord, and then we could talk DW talk.
Yes. But before we get out of here, Kev, what y'all got going on Hold It Down podcast?
Hold On podcast. We got a new episode dropping tomorrow. Tomorrow's episode I recorded a couple days ago, and once BB knows that it's worse. Once you record something, that shit leaves your brain immediately,
bruh. Yeah, I know.
I feel like I remember what we talked about, but I don't exactly remember about. It was a fun episode though. Like these last couple ones we just been chilling and vibing. Like we just been letting the conversations flow recently. We ain't been like forcing no topics, so it's been really chill, but it's been funny. So, but yeah, new Hold It Down dropping tomorrow. I got another Gotham Knights video trying to drop.
How you liking that game? How? So what you?
I've always thought Gotham Knights was fun.
Okay.
And co-op.
Got you. Okay.
That's the caveat.
That's the only way.
Always got to say.
No, I feel you.
co-op.
It's definitely games I play where I'm like, no, this is only fun when I'm playing with friend or friends, not by myself. So okay, that's real.
Yeah,
That's real.
that's what I got going.
Yeah, on my end, of course, is the Mike Salone stuff dropping right now? We dropping our report cards on Dead End Hip Hop for the J Cole. We doing J Cole this week. So mine's was released yesterday. Ken's was released today. So I'm pretty sure the rest of the crew is gonna be released leading up to the conversation. So be sure to check that out. Subscribe to the Dead End Gaming YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Dead End Gaming YouTube channel. I'm doing the playthrough of the Last of Us TV show. So showing people was curious, how different, how much, how much of a like it is it from the game? Was it blase? I'm like, yo, watch the gameplay. I already got episode 1 and episode 2 uploaded. I'm gonna do episode 3. I'm catching up to frames per second because I want this to kind of, cross promote and cross in conjunction with frames per second. So when they release their review, the gameplay for that episode is gonna already be up. So I'm catching up to them to at least episode 5 because they're showing episode 5 this Friday. So that's going on. If you're in my Discord in the producer channel, I'm doing a live this Friday, 7 p.m. For all the producers that if you got your beats, make sure you put them in the sample submission channel. We flipping love songs pretty much. It's 7 love songs I put in there. You can flip all 7 of them or just one if you want to, whatever your heart desires. That stream is going to be this Friday on my Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/BZ430. And also just be on the lookout for me playing some more Dead Space on this channel as well. I'm gonna play a little bit off stream when we finish this, and then I'm gonna play some more on the Dead End Gaming channel because I want to kind of game there a lot more. So yeah, that's about it, man. That'll do it for this week. As always, appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you guys that always come through when we recording this live on Twitch. And like I said, subscribe to the Dead End YouTube channel, please, because we always got stuff uploading up there. So please check it out. And also you get this episode Friday wherever you get your podcast. And for myself, BZ430 and Kev, we will see y'all next week for a gaming episode. That way we're gonna have I'm hitting up TJ. I hit up the homie TJ. He's gonna join us for the gaming week next week. Right. So I asked him to see what games he suggests for us to play. Yeah, I told him whatever you want to do. We got all the systems. So if it's an Xbox game, PlayStation game, let us know. So y'all see the homie TJ playing with us next week. So until then, we will see y'all next week for the gaming week, and then the podcast in 2 weeks from today. Peace out. Y'all sound good. Bet. That's all I wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Let me make sure my phone will vibrate. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kev holding it down tonight. Blackness. For all the wonderful.
I see you got us on the bottom on the sides. I see.
Okay. Was that bad?
It's fine with me.
I guess because there's only 2 of us, right? I want to shop.
I know. Look.
Yeah.
It's up to you, bro. It's not hurting.
Yeah, it's not.
It's okay.
It's not. They still gonna get this good old audio.